GG, dude. What's up, everyone? It's Dontoni. So we just got a new update from Marauders on Thursday, and I'm loving it. I'm loving all the additions. All the changes are really cool. We got new bombs. The rust bucket's been, increased in size. The interior has been expanded to kind of help make breaching more dynamic. Okay, so they added new breach points.
A few moments later.
Rust bucket's so big. It's so big. Oh, I'm gonna get lost as fuck in here, chat. It's so big now. So there's 1 point. What? It's so big.
That's what she said.
We got these new blueprints, which is pretty cool. I've always complained about the heavy MG42. There needs to be a craftable for it for the 0 to hero. All of that's really cool. There's one issue I have with this update, and it's the firebomb. As you guys just saw in the clip that started the video, so it doesn't do what it's advertised. It's supposed to be an area denial, impeding, preventing you from being flanked, and as you saw in that clip, if you're chatly enough and you're not afraid of fire, you can just beeline a W key straight through the fire. Hardly any damage is done. Doesn't slow your movement. I'm going to show you guys a couple of tests I did with the firebomb that kind of just further shows this, that it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And then I'm going to propose a couple of fixes or a couple of rework ideas that they could possibly do, to make it actually do what they said it should do. So let's go into the patch notes just to reiterate. So we have the fire bomb, a napalm-filled grenade with a very short fuse. The device creates a devastating pool of fire that inflicts 6 damage per tick. If you're unlucky enough to be caught in its wrath, it lasts 20 seconds, but you can thwart them sooner with a fire extinguisher, which I do also test out, and that does work. Anyway, this weapon is suitable for temporarily impeding enemy advances. Temporarily impeding. Keyword impeding enemy advances and blocking flanking routes. No one likes to be blindsided. So now I'm going to show you guys the test. You tell me, does this temporarily impede any advance from anyone whatsoever? Alright, so there you go. You guys saw it there. I was naked, able just to full W key through it. It does take off some damage, as we said, 6 per tick. But if you're fully Chad, fully geared up, does that 6 damage do anything? Did that impede anyone's advances? Does that protect the flank? It doesn't. I mean, you may get the audio cue that someone's hitting it as they go, ooh, but it's not going to stop them from just W keying you. So I would say, based on the description in the patch notes, the napalm bomb does not do what is intended. So what are some options here? They could add a slowing effect, maybe. So when you hit the bomb, you go from W keying to slowed. Maybe you could add a slowing and a stuttering effect. So when you get in, you're like, oh, I'm on fire. I mean, some sort of mechanic that makes the Marauder act in a way like you are running through napalm, you're on fire. Maybe the spacesuits are fire retardant. I don't know. Maybe there's some protection that is in the lore that we're not aware of. But if I can, without any armor, W key through the fire, it's not doing what's intended. So I think the main solution I would propose is you can still move through it, but slower movement, some sort of stuttering effect, or some sort of loss of control you have as you move through it. Another alternative, which I don't want to see, but another alternative could be increased damage, to where you really have to make that cost benefit analysis of, do I push through this fire to get the flank, knowing it's going to take off a large chunk of my health, or do I wait for it to subside, or do I wait for it to dissipate, or do I find another option? I don't like that idea as much. I would much prefer it still do 6 damage per tick, but maybe adds a slowing effect, or even a visual impairment of some sort. I don't know, some sort of something that makes it an effective strategy. Right now, it's not really an effective strategy. A landmine would be more effective. Anything else, really, would be better than what we have now. And there you have it. Although I don't like that one aspect of the patch, I think... Oh, burp. Jesus. That didn't taste very good. I do think that the patch is great. I think there's lots of amazing things here. And I think in theory, the napalm bomb can be a great addition to this game. I just think it needs some tweaking so it can live up to the description in the patch notes as being an effective flank negator / impeder. Right now, it's none of the above.